Meanwhile, well, we're going to find out and we're going to be recapping the OC. I am excited. We're going to recap Jersey as well. We're going to do both here on Patreon. But since we don't have a Jersey to recap, but look, I'm very positive. There, let's we're in this together. It's not a short season. We're going to have some fun with this one. We'll have guests on. In the real world, Trey was on Kelly and Mark, and they kind of pushed. Now, producers are telling them to push. Um, she didn't seem happy to me that they kept asking her about. She stands to her grounds. Like, we tried that. We will not reconcile, Joe and I. It's over. They'll never reconcile. Can't blame Kelly for asking. Can't blame Mark for asking. I would ask. Trey did do a follow-up interview to say, like, she's been a fan of Kelly's and Mark's from the beginning since General Hospital. Girl, they run all my children. Get with the program. She says she realized that. Well, you made the mistake. So there you go. She didn't seem happy with Kelly and Mark for asking these questions. Dolo, who I've been saying for a while now, I find to be a fraud. I'm sorry. I'm going to be just honest. I find her to be a fraud. I do. I mean, I find like, when I tell you here, like the things that motivate me and that I love money and that I'm so fucking tired today, and just be real. So I don't like the holier than thou. I'm all about charity and blah, blah, blah. I've seen another side of Dolores off air. Now we have this hot mic moment with Dolo where she doesn't think we're recording. And, they ask her in this interview about her relationship, with Paulie. And she's like, yeah, it's good. And she gets really tense and she touches her arm and she says, I don't get overly excited about men. And then the interviewer goes on and then she realizes, oh, wait, this is the actual interview. And she's like, cut that response out. Well, Dolo, they didn't cut it out. Honest mistake or did it on purpose. But I guarantee you, Dolo is furious and is probably never going to interview with that publication again. That Dolo, she fucking holds grudges. But it's an interesting because we got to see a little bit of the other side of Dolo. People are now concerned Paulie's not good for you. No, he's not fucking good for you. And a lot of people are saying, is he going to be there with you next the season when you're not filming? Well, she might be filming next season, but the whole show ain't going to be filming for a very long time. Melissa Gorga has clapped back at Real Housewife of Dubai, Chanel Ayan. I have real Instagram followers. I have more Instagram followers than a lot of people. And says, come and let's talk. And says to Andy Cohen, I agree with you. It has gotten rather toxic. We need a little recast. Andy Cohen has said he sees 4 ways New Jersey can move forward. And he says, we're going to take our time. So again, Margaret, Dolores, I hope you save the paychecks because this is going on pause. Everybody is not coming back. That is a guarantee. Miami's on pause. Is everybody not coming back? I'm not so sure of that. I don't think we know what to do with Miami. It wouldn't shock me if Alexia was let go, if Adriana was let go, if Marisol was let go, and we started from there. That actually wouldn't shock me, those 3. But if everyone came back, that wouldn't shock me either. Jersey, I'm telling you, not everyone's coming back. So Andy says he sees 4 roads forward, and I think we all know what that means. That's what he said. I assume the 4 roads are A, we keep Teresa and not Melissa. B, we keep Melissa and not Teresa. C, we let everyone go and we do a total reboot. Or the 4th road, I assume, is just that we cancel the whole miserable fucking toxic franchise. Now, I think keeping Melissa over Teresa, although I actually think ultimately that would be a more interesting, balanced show. I don't think that's going to happen. I still stand by Teresa is doing Kelly and Mark. Teresa is out there doing A-list things. Teresa is being invited to Dancing with the Stars. I think Teresa's an animal, but I truly don't see this is why you listen to me, because I don't have any feelings or teams. I just don't see any world in which we keep Melissa and not Teresa. I just don't. I actually think it'd be a more interesting show because it'd be more well-rounded and it wouldn't be one dominant force, but I just don't see that as an option. I do see us keeping Teresa and letting a bunch of people go and casting around that. I see that. I don't see the show not coming back. But then I get to a reboot and it didn't work for New York per se. So maybe we would do a reboot. I don't know. But I do think people are underestimating Andy's statement that we will take our time to figure it out. So this is going away. So even if Teresa is back with a new cast, it's a long time. So we all better get something other to talk about. Thank God we have something here, the Real Housewives of Orange County. I think personally, if it were me, I would just end the whole show. Maybe give Teresa a chance to do a spinoff, but I'm not so sure with Louis and all the lawsuits that are coming out with Vinavia. I'm not sure Bravo doesn't give a shit about that. So let me finish my sentence. I think they would give them a show. And the wedding special was really highly rated. So if they could pull in the ratings of the wedding special, it could work. But the huggers who are in the back row, you know what? You guys are always so afraid to sit in the front row. Why are you tree huggers always afraid to sit in the front row? There are so many, by the way, the seats in the front row, guys, are just as comfortable as those that recline in the back. So come forward, huggers. You don't have to be afraid of daddy. Sit in the front row. But the huggers here every Saturday always sit in the back row. But I'm not so sure that even though the wedding special did so well in terms of ratings, I think the huggers don't even like Louis. You like Teresa. Teresa, that's your queen. That's your queen. You have knee pads and you bow down and you worship the queen. I get it. You worship the queen. But I think even the huggers in the back row here on Saturdays behind the velvet rope, they have the knee pads. They pray to the queen. I think even the huggers don't like Louis. And they don't like the lawsuits that have coming out and are coming out. And there's a lot more coming with Vinavia. I got a lot of information here that was given to me from very reliable sources. The lawsuits and everything are not over for Mr. Yes. So I think even they don't like Louis. And they may not watch a spinoff. But if it does as good as the wedding special, it will do good. I think canceling the whole show and giving her the spinoff, to me, would be my first choice. I guess my second choice is mix up the cast and do the obvious. Goodbye, Margaret. Goodbye, Jennifer Aiden. Goodbye, Cabral. Goodbye, Jackie. Goodbye. Oh, Luann is texting me. Oh my God. This Justin, Luann, do you want to come over for dinner tonight? Okay, fine. Oh, let's see what time she can do that though, because I have a 5 o'clock. Okay, we'll respond to Luann afterwards. But sorry, I got sidetracked. That's my second choice. Keep Teresa and not all the others. My third choice is a reboot. No, my third choice would be just, I think, to keep Melissa, which I'm actually okay with keeping Melissa over Teresa. I just don't think that would ever happen. And God, please don't reboot it. And if you do reboot it, take your time. Just take your time and really get it right. I don't think we should call it Real Housewives of New Jersey if it's not with Teresa. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see a network getting behind that. But we're going to find out. I'm so happy the OC is back. I love you all. It is Patreon Saturdays. Let's have some fun with the OC. Look, maybe it's going to get dark, but it's not going to get toxic. It is such classic Housewives to me, and I'm so happy it's back, and I'm so happy you're all here, and I love you all. Happy Saturday, guys. I hope you enjoyed this.